Hello, welcome once again to our channel. I sincerely appreciate you for constantly coming to watch every of our dying video we post here. Yes, today I have something in my hands. These things in my hands, I know a lot of you know what it is and many also don't know what it is, but all the technical people and people that uses any technical devices know that for every electronics or electrical materials to function, there must be an existence of cable or wire. Yes, these things are copper wires, and this one in my hand is a cable. It is a cable because it comprises both the wire and the insulator. That is why it is a cable. But today I want to tell you a secret about wires that most Nigerians have neglected over a period of time, which always causes us harm after building a house. Over time, I have observed series of persons coming to the market to buy wire, and these are the deadly things they do in buying wire. Is buying wire a bad thing? No. Is buying wire wrong? No. Buying wire is not wrong, but the approach of buying the wire sometimes puts us in danger, especially those people that are living in rented house, shops, plazas, and whatever, including your own house. Most of the times they get a cable for you by you telling them to go and get it for you rather than coming by yourself. So I want to review secrets, things that people do that I don't like, and I think every other person should learn from this. And this video is precisely for technicians, engineers, and even the owners, house owners that have built and people that are building. These are the deadly things that people do when buying wire in Nigeria. One, they choose price over quality. I repeat, people choose price over quality, and I urge you, whenever you are getting a cable, you don't need to choose price over quality. Most people will come to the market and say, give me the cheapest wire in the market. Is the cheapest wire going to serve you? No. Is the cheapest wire going to solve the problem? No. You get the cheapest wire that can only power your house today, and by next tomorrow everything in your house is burnt. By next day everything at home is damaged. Is that the solution to it? No. Spend your money and ensure that the money you spend gives you value. Don't buy cable because you want to buy the cheapest. No, buy because you want it to withstand the test of time. You want it to give confidence in people that when they are living in that house, the cable shouldn't get burnt by your careless mistakes. You shouldn't get electronics or appliances in the house damaged just because you bought 200 naira wire or 50 naira wire. No, choose the gauge that you need. So another reasons why I'm pushing this video is that most people neglect, they ignore the thickness of the cable. Yes, every cable has a gauge. When we talk about thickness, we are actually talking about the gauge, like what I'm holding now. Looking at it properly, some people may not really identify the gauge of this cable, but every technician knows how to identify it. This is 25 mm cable, and in this 25 mm cable, it has a particular thickness that makes it 25 mm. This is 6 mm cable, and it has a particular thickness that makes it 6 mm. This is 1.5 mm cable, and it has a particular thickness. But people will rather reverse the case. In the job that demands 2.5 mm, 1.5 mm in socketing, they choose to use 1 mm. Does that make a sense? No. You have to choose the right gauge. If you want your system to serve effectively, most of the fire outbreak we encounter in the various houses is because of the wrong wire. It's because of poor quality of wire that we use. So choose the right price, choose the quality, and equally master your thickness of wire so as to know how to size it that will withstand the load which you are about to use it to power. In the same way, check the original copper Yes, over time, I've taken time to explain to people that iron heats more when loaded. Brass heats more, but copper and aluminum, even aluminum, can handle less load than copper will do. So whenever you are choosing your wire, also check the conductor that is inside. Like this is a cable now, and because it is coated with aluminum with insulator, which is the plastic or rubber as the case may be, we not make the gauge to increase. No, choose and look at the size of copper that is inside. Ensure that it is a proper copper. When you have aluminum, it heats up more. When you have iron at home as wire, what it does to you is that it increases your load. For instance, you are using prepared meter or you're using solar system, and whenever this iron heats up, the load increases above what it has been rated before, and that is why most of the utility bill we pay goes higher. Not only on the consumption of what we have at home, but because there is increase in heat, which generates more load to the meter, and we capture it. And over time, what you have in your prepared meter, if you recharge 5,000 within 2-3 days, everything is wiped away. But when you maintain it with right copper, I tell you, it will be normal and it will serve with efficiency. In the same way, you should not trust every electrician that goes to market for you. Many people like cutting corners. Yes, I must tell you this. Many people like cutting corners. You send an electrician to get a cable or a wire for you. Sometimes they go to the market and tell the person that is selling, please, I need 2.5, the cheapest one. Don't give me Nigeria wire, give me China. It can serve. In as much as you trust them so much, always take your time to cross-check what they get, especially when there are people you are working with for the first time and people that you cannot rely on or vie for. These things are very important. Stop risking the life of people living in your house or people that are living with you, because you are placing them in the high risk of danger. When the fire outbreak comes out, they start jumping roof, start jumping from here to here. That can cause casualty. Only the voice of emergency when someone is unstable is a problem. So please stop risking the life of people by using wrong gauge of wire. Adapt quality. Go for quality. Use the right gauge. Wire the house properly. Let it be sure that you did all you can. That doesn't mean that some things cannot happen, but at least be sure of what you are doing as an electrician or as a technician or even as an engineer. Cross-check this before they use it to wire any project that you are handling. In the same way, that is just not enough. You should also have the knowledge of standard. You are an electrical engineer and you don't know the standard practices of Nigeria, you don't know the international standard practices, you are making a mistake. Know the standard of this. If it is 1.5 mm is 1.5 mm everywhere. 2.5 mm is 2.5 mm everywhere. 10 mm is 10 mm everywhere. Why then do you choose the wrong ones? I don't know. And that's why I come up with this video, to let you know that it is important to use genuine cables. And most of these cables, when you get them and they are not genuine, there are many ways you can find out that these cables are not genuine. One, some of them are unbranded. I always say it. If somebody is not competent enough to approve what he designed, why then do you trust him? You brought a cable and there is nothing is written in it. Look at this. You can see this cable now. Can you see? It is branded. And that's why I was able to specify it to you that this is 25 mm. The person is sure that this is 25 mm. And if I bring my vernier caliper or any gauge to measure it, it should be able to align with that. But those unbranded cables, those ones that we just say it doesn't used to come with it, you start forcing yourself and be check and you will not see anything. That is a sign that this thing cannot serve you. Stop trusting what even the producer doesn't trust. That is why. It's because he doesn't trust his work. That's why he was unable to give it a name. That's why he was afraid of giving it specification. If he so much trusts what he produced, he should be able to give it a name and give it a specification. And when you do that and learn everything that I've said in this video, I believe it will help us and maintain a good society. There will be nothing like fire outbreak. There will be minimal occurrence of all these fire outbreak that we encounter in this country. I know this video bless you, but I have one more thing to tell you. Whenever you are choosing, don't just choose because you want to choose. No, don't let that 500 naira profit, 500 naira mistake money that you are trying to save put people in trouble, or risking the 5,000 or 5 million naira houses that have been built, or 500 million houses that have been built. Don't trust people with these cut corners. No, rather give them the confidence that when they use their brand, when they use your cable, when they use your wire, it will serve them the purpose. Why? Because our life, the life of people around us, the life of people in your house, the life of the properties we possess depends on these things. Stop risking them, and when you do that, you have efficiency and the society will be better for you and I. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time.